Yo, welcome to the Goddamn Drip to Heaven podcast. But we was in the middle of a conversation. Go ahead, Carmen. It's on you. Yo, dribble.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, as much as we kind of dog on him a lot, though, for being just like an angry old nigga, Kareem actually gives like praise to the youth, right? Like Kareem don't got those old head takes, even though he played through like 20 years, like two damn near three generations, right? He had another person like that, Melo. Even though Melo's kind of an old head, not really though. And a few other people like that. But I'm tired of these old heads, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. I'm tired of these old heads, bro. Like y'all gotta stop hyping up people that was basically balling against janitors, mailmen, technicians, porn stars, like whoever, bro.
Nigga, they got what that nigga name is? Rod Jeremy? Rod
What do you say?
they got what, Rod Jeremy on the court?
Basically,
Goddamn Brian Pumper playing power forward. Bro, them niggas
Michael Benson. Like, come on, son. You gotta chill out with that.
they got Pinky playing center. Crazy. Nah, bro, listen. I'm still, you know what's crazy? I was always doubtful about Wilt dropping 100, but thinking about it, back in the day, I believe it. I
Yeah,
believe it. He was
that,
playing.
I think it's
He was
very
playing
believable.
against. He was really playing against people who work at the corner store, the factory. He was your average day mailman. Then he fell in love with basketball. He got the goddamn a dude who used to mow his lawn, and then he fell in love with basketball. So I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him that he did drop 100 because, like, I mean, hey, the nigga was the only one out there hooping for real, for real. But it's like, even though he did that, I ain't gonna hold that nigga in high regard, nigga. I'm 24. What the fuck I look like putting Wilt in my top 10, nigga?
Now
Why?
it's crazy though.
Why? Because NBA history told me to? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, listen, Will. I'm gonna be honest with you though, right? And this is me speaking now. I don't care. I don't really care how any old person view this, but Will, with even with the stats, bro, his athleticism could be rivaled, and now in today's game, and even before today's game, bro, I would say what, early 2000s, mid 2000s, easy.
Yeah, honestly, I would even go as far as say like late '90s, but we could really push it to 2000s because that's when it's really solidified, right? Like, it's to the point like just human beings as a whole evolved to the point where like now, like Wilt Chamberlain can get like outperformed in terms of just being a pure athlete, can get outperformed by like bench niggas, bro. That's just society. Like there's no other way to really explain it. Human beings just got like better. Like we're faster, we're stronger, we're more durable. We understand health and fitness more. I don't know what to say. It's really you could call
Bro,
it
listen,
unfair, you can call it biased, you can call it whatever, but the facts are the facts, dog.
I'm gonna put it like this, right? How you in the game of 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think Wilt would do against a Joel Embiid or Jokic?
I ain't gonna flex, bro. I think that nigga Jokic put that nigga in the blender. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can have all the athleticism all you want, but skill plays a factor in today's game, nigga. Like Jokic,
Like Will is just not defending people on this caliber. Like that, like
like
that's
low,
really it. Like
like
I
low
ain't gonna sit up there and
key.
say like Wilt never defended good, never like defended good offensive players. I ain't finna like bug out like that. But I mean, in the sense of people on that tier, like a Jokic or like a Giannis or just big men that are on that level of offense. No, he would. My man will hop on the court and get torched. Like ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
Like low key, that nigga Jokic putting a lot of centers in history in the blender off of
No,
skill
two
alone.
time
Like
all
niggas
time
are
big men, and people still are not admitting it, which is kind of crazy to me. Like I forgot who it was. It was some dude off that ESPN show asking is like Jokic a top 5 big man all time. I don't know if he is, but I feel like he in that conversation. If we being for real.
Yeah.
I feel like for real,
I
I
mean,
can say
Right
like
now,
outside of
but
like maybe Giannis, Jokic was like the best player in the league for like the past like
if we
4 years, bro.
if we want to be honest, right? If we could make a top 10 big men like right now,
Mm-hmm.
who can we include to the list? I definitely got Barkley. I definitely got Shaq. I definitely got Embiid, Jokic, and I got Jakeem Noah.
wait, was
Jakeem Noah top 10?
Jakeem Noah, like like
centers right? Or are we just talking about
just
like?
bigs,
Oh, okay.
just bigs, even if they forward.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
we're talking power
mm,
forwards. Like I wouldn't put him over a
I
Dwight
think
Howard. I wouldn't put him
I,
over a Ben Wallace. I wouldn't put him over a Rodman,
Ben Wallace is
even
one.
though Rodman is like undersized, but he's technically a forward.
Rodman is definitely one. I got no,
Like
I got Noah there because defensively he's fucking amazing.
yeah,
Even
but that's the thing too, right? Like Rodman can also score. Like Rodman is just not a scorer, if that makes sense. But like he's kind of like a Draymond Green in a sense, right? Where like if you need him to get those buckets, he can get those buckets down low, right? Of course, like Rodman ain't got no jumper; his jumper broke. But
bro, he's
um, yeah, my man jumper mad broke. That jump crooked, cracked out. That jump ain't working. So my man go get it under the basket. But he could put on like 20. That's the crazy thing about it, right? Because my man will put on like 20, 20, 20 almost every single night. Because he was a phenomenal playmaker as well. He was a great ball stealer. He knows how to cut off everybody off of, like open lanes. Like
Draymond could be in that conversation.
yeah, Draymond in that conversation too.
Offensively, like scoring wise, but from the I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything in the perimeter, in the mid range, I feel like Draymond is solid.
Yeah, he's solid. Jokic might be the greatest offensive big man all time though. Like he might be. Like I know a lot of people might say Shaq because of his production. I know a lot of people might say Hakeem because of his production. I might even argue for Tim at times, but I don't know, man. I feel like Jokic he's really up there, especially if we just talk about offensively.
I ain't gonna flex, bro. This might be crazy, but I don't know. I think that nigga Jokic putting Timmy in the blender. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Timmy was phenomenal, but I think
I ain't gonna say it's on some like I ain't gonna say it's on some like Jokic ain't finna score. Like I feel like Jokic can still put up a good game even when Timmy guarding him, but Timmy gonna hold that man like significantly.
I don't know, man. That nigga Jokic,
Timmy has scored on better defenders.
so both count 4 and a 5. Oh, this is actually like I will say if we're just talking strictly like centers. I think he's the best best center I've ever seen. Like not just like I mean, you have your arguments. You can if you don't want to say he's number 1, he's got to be top 3 easily. Or
Cool.
if he, yeah, with all like centers, like offensively, bro. If you want to have
offensive centers, or you want to just talk about matter of fact, let's talk about complete centers. Let's just say that complete center. As a complete center, I feel like he's definitely top 3. But if you want to argue it, he's still a top 5 complete center.
yeah, because like the only 2 that I really would take comfortably would be Shaq and Hakeem. Because we know Shaq, but what he did.
Hakeem, Jokic, depending. Matter of fact, another complete center.
Let me
I
look this up real
don't want
quick.
to say he's a center because I feel like he could play.
Oh yeah, you got it. Embiid too. I feel like that would be right there.
Okay, my bad. I'm back. You said were you talking top 3 offensive centers?
Um, yeah, just complete center.
Oh,
Um,
complete centers like overall.
overall, like Patrick Ewing, Jokic, Shaq.
Jokic might be the greatest overall big man all time. Like overall.
Overall, I could say that.
Like I don't think it's crazy to say that because I do value the overall player,
Matter of
which is
fact,
why I said like
the,
it being that top 5 being crazy.
I felt like if his career was a little bit better, he could have rivaled Jokic.
Oh shit!
DeMarcus,
Oh yo,
DeMarcus Cousins, and I'm gonna say this right. If DeMarcus Cousins' career was a little bit better than what it was, he could have rivaled Jokic as as a complete big man. Because Cousins, he could shoot too from the three.
but yeah, he did not when the prime DeMarcus Cousins. Nah, that nigga was on Sacramento. Nah, couldn't tell that nigga nothing, bro.
I still got Kim Noah. He up there. I still got Ben Wallace up there. Um, Alonzo Mourning is definitely up there too. Hakeem.
I'm about to say we didn't say Kareem. I'm sorry, we completely forgot about him.
Kareem.
Yeah, we got him. Oh, Davidson. Can't leave him out. That name, nah, he went fucking crazy. Paul Gasol.
No, let's make a 10. We making a 10. Hey, Flock. Old ass nigga there. He touching himself. Why?
Nigga never on time, bro. Fuck him.
He turned his mic on when he heard that. Stop talking to Pamela, nigga.
What are you talking about? I was letting y'all niggas have y'all discussion.
Who?
I was letting y'all niggas talk. I ain't got nothing to say.
Why?
Because I don't have nothing to say.
Nigga, Will Chamberlain fan. Hush. Anyway.
I'm not even a Will Chamberlain fan.
That nigga Flock grew up with him.
Never even watched that nigga play.
If I go to hell.
That's crazy because I never even watched that nigga play.
Oh shit!
All right, yeah. Okay,
so we have to make a definitive 10.
10, a definitive 10. Like for us.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care about anybody else.
There's so many.
We're talking about complete.
It's a lot.
Man. We're talking about complete.
Well, what do you consider a complete big man though? Like playing both offense, defense, all that shit. Because like there are some centers that just strict. Because like Jokic isn't bad on defense, but he's like his best skill is like initiating the offense type shit. So, I mean, do we count him as a complete center? Jokic, or like his offense is so great that like it makes up for like his average defense. Maybe.
I feel like he has average defense, but overall, it's not like he's a center who just scores and rebounds. Like he actually,
that nigga.
If he need to defend or if he played defensively, he could do it. But it's plenty centers that was ass. Let's be honest.
Like Jokic is probably the first center I've ever seen be able to initiate the offense like a fucking point guard, bro. That shit's actually like generational. I'm like, what the fuck? Like when you see his plays, it's like this nigga out here running the floor. Like, yo, like we show this nigga. Hey, bro, that nigga, nah. Jokic is a 1-on-1, bro. Ain't no way you a center doing all this, bro. And his passing, hey, that nigga might be a top 5 passer all time. He might.
I got him in 10.
He might be, bro. I'm not even talking about like centers.
That was crazy.
We could talk about just any like if we're gonna talk about passing.
Top 5 though was crazy.
He might be up there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say I could definitely name 10 amazing passes before Jokic, but it's like he could probably take one of these
I can
spots.
say he's a great ball, ball
Ball
facilitator,
ball
but I'm
facilitator.
not gonna say he's top 5 best pass. Nah, I've seen some niggas do some shit.
All right. Okay. Karma, you here?
I
Probably
think you're
busy.
probably doing something.
But all right. If we're talking about bigs, right? Um, we got Kareem, Jokic. Uh,
I'll name off the ones I see right here. Well, basketball centers that I see. Like, okay, we got Shaq,
yeah.
Wilt, David Robinson.
Bro, listen. Wilt, who?
All right, so no Will. Okay, fine. All right, so
Bro,
Shaq. All right, I'm just saying. All right,
bro.
Shaq, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem, Dwight, Patrick Ewing.
No.
Are we? What do you mean no?
The Dwight. No.
You're wild.
Why?
That
You're
stretch.
wild.
That stretch wasn't long enough.
You're
I could name
wild.
somebody
You're
with a better
wild.
stretch than him.
You're wild.
I could name somebody with a better stretch than him. What are you talking about?
Meech, keep going.
And he was actually defensive of the year. I just
Meech, keep going.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
just naming off 10. I'm just naming off 10 centers. Okay,
All
so,
right.
that's okay. So Dwight. All right, that's 7. Okay, yeah, that's 7. Okay, so all right, Jokic. You want me to name 10 before Jokic?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then,
So
then we
okay,
can
so
debate like whether Jokic could take one of these spots.
Oh,
all right,
he already at
all right.
top
Oh,
10.
okay. Timmy, Paul, and or Powell, and I guess Ben Wallace. All right, but I also want to.
First off, bro, just take the White off.
Damn.
Insane.
What
I
about
don't care. You could have said fucking
Yao? What about him?
no.
Insane.
No. He's a 15, top 15, but not top 10.
That nigga said.
No, I was just saying like
10.
okay.
That's
Talking about,
crazy.
that's me though. That's me. That's me. But I'm one of those guys though. Noah Stretch versus Dwight Stretch is better, and he's a better
Who?
defensive player.
Who stretch?
Jakim Noah. Nobody even sit here and say Jakim Noah. Jakim Noah is defensively is better than Dwight. Offensively, Dwight is probably at
Wait, what did you
edge.
say?
Didn't Dwight get
Wait, what did you say?
He said Dwight Howard had a better stretch. I mean, sorry, Jakeem Noah had a better stretch than Dwight Howard.
No, he didn't.
I
No,
don't
he
believe
didn't.
that
He
either.
did.
I don't believe that
No,
either.
he didn't.
Bro.
He got Dwight Howard got his team to the finals.
Against Kobe in him. Like,
Yeah, against Kobe.
Why
Yeah,
is
like, and they
Noah,
still
Jakeem Noah,
took it 4 games to 1 or 4 games to 2. Like they gave them niggas a battle. It won't no sweep.
No, I'm not.
Jakeem Noah, like Dwight Howard is also one defensive player of the year, like or is first all team defense multiple times.
Yeah.
Like,
let me because I could be wrong. Let me see how many Jakim Noah got.
Not more than Dwight.
Jakim, hey Meech, search up how many on Dwight have. While I do this.
Well, first team all defenses.
Yeah.
I got you.
not to mention he just plays better. Like he's a better defender. He's a better offensive player. Like
he played his actual role.
Okay, it says he was a 5-time all defensive team player and a 3-time defensive player of the year.
Wait, hold on, where you see it at?
Google.
I was about to say, did he just Google it?
Yeah, just Google that. Nigga, like what? Google that shit.
Say he got how many?
He's a 5-time all defensive team, and a 3-time defensive of the year player.
5 times. Jakim Noah is.
I'm a fucking child. I'm not gonna run the league. Where's Lila?
Let me see.
Don't matter. I'm not looking for Lila.
It don't matter.
I think like him going got it.
No, man.
And even outside of the accolades, Dwight Howard also just plays better, bro.
Then Joakim Noah?
Yes.
Why is
That's
Joakim
not
Noah
crazy
a better
to say.
player than Dwight Howard, bro?
Yeah.
So you
Especially
So-
since we talk about all time.
so you feel like Dwight Howard just worked the perimeter better than Joakim Noah.
All around better. Yeah.
He's
All
better
around
under
better?
the basket. I think he works the perimeter better.
All
In
around
between
better,
the
yeah.
perimeter, he's a better overall defender all across the floor.
He's all around better.
Yes, all around better.
Literally.
Like, why is this a conversation?
Hey, listen, I'll let you have it. You found him?
It said he was a one-time defensive player of the year.
You said one time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know him and Tyson Chandler was up there. He got it over Tyson Chandler. And then there was another time he was in conversation again over Tyson Chandler, and it was somebody else. I thought he actually. If it's one time, it's one time. That's cool with me. But he was definitely up there. I feel like he's definitely up there in like complete center of conversation. And plus, with him, his game over time just got better.
A complete center? I don't even know if I would say Joakim Noah is really a complete
The only
center.
thing I could say he honestly struggled at for like a long period of time was free throws.
Like, he's decent under the basket, like, as an offensive player, but like really his only really big strength was his defense under the basket, right? Like, he's a rim protector. Like, that's probably his biggest asset. He can stretch the floor well too. Like, I don't think Joakim Noah is just some random like scrub you get off the bench. Like, he definitely was like in that higher caliber for a little while there. But that man is not better all time than Dwight Howard, bruh.
Okay, so do you feel like Tyson Chandler is better than him?
Better than who? Dwight Howard?
No, than Joakim.
All time.
Just in general, do you feel like this? Tyson Chandler is
Probably yeah.
probably.
Yeah, probably yeah. Because Tyson Chandler is also a dog, so it's like
Still bouncing from team to team, blocking.
yeah. And that's what I was thinking about. Is the fact that he's been on so many different like squads, and like it took a while for his like play to diminish.
Wasn't he wasn't on center. Was he a forward? Was Stoudemire a forward or
Stoudemire, I think Stoudemire is a forward, isn't
I
he?
think he's a forward.
Yes.
But
He's a forward.
he was big as hell, bro. Like that.
He's athletic too.
He would get up there.
I'm pretty sure he's a forward, but I think he can run center though. I think he can run him.
He can do both.
You know, sometimes it's like that. That's why they decided to like change Giannis to go like power forward at the forward for like after so long, because they realized that man being on the wing was kind of retarded.
I remember watching, what was it? It was like it was Giannis in his early years, bro. Hey, that nigga, I ain't gonna that nigga had a jumper, boy. I was like, that nigga was like, I'm like, is that K right there? Shoot that bitch. But then that nigga got all that muscle and shit. It's like, oh damn, nigga lost his jump shot. And the form changed over time. But hey, he's still an all-time great player, so it don't even really matter. But it's just seeing that nigga like his rookie year and shit, like, yo, this nigga really had a jumper.
Wait, you said who meets?
Giannis, when he came into the league.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. And that's why like Giannis is like probably the best. Like him and Jokic is like really in big contender. I don't think Luka is the best player yet, but I feel like he will be like in a couple of years. But or low key probably by next season. It really depends. He could really be the best player anytime now. He's already that good. But
Luka.
yeah, Luka could be the best player in the league, like really any time now. We're just kind of waiting for it, basically, for him to have that big buzz off.
Well, you ain't gonna lie to you, though. You know it's kind of disappointing for me though. But I'm happy.
Wait, say that again.
I'm happy Kyrie is with him now. But I definitely wanted to see Porzingis and Luka take off.
Hey, say that again.
Karma.
Yeah.
Say what you said again.
Well, I said that like Luka has the he's pretty much at that level now where that man could probably be the best player in the league, like really any moment, right?
You wouldn't give that to Giannis?
Huh?
You wouldn't give that to Giannis?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I would give it to Giannis, and like Jokic would be like the very debatable top two, right? So it'll be like if I had to say like top three, if I'm ranking them, it'll be like Giannis, Jokic, and like Luka. So like the players in the league.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can agree with that. I wasn't disagreeing. I was just saying that.
Yeah,
I just
Curry.
Like,
Curry could be somewhere in there too.
No, like this season, I'm not even worried about Curry. Just this season alone, what's Tatum could be in that conversation?
I feel like Tatum will be. Like, because I wouldn't put
eventually over time.
Yeah. I feel like he's gradually growing to the point where, like, yeah, he's going to be on that.
He's going to be a top player, but I don't think he's going to be that player.
Bro, he's getting to that point. He's getting to that point.
Where y'all put him? Where do y'all think? Where y'all putting him at this season? Because I think definitely a top 10 player.
He's a top 10 player this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, agreeable. Yeah, for sure.
If we want to be honest, he's a top 5 player. He's a top 5 player.
Like that nigga from when that nigga's really like from this time in the finals last year to now, that nigga took another level. Because the thing is with Luka, like from jump, it's kind of like the same thing with LeBron. Like from jump, we like this nigga was special off the rip, and like he just keeps getting better and better. It's only a matter of time before this nigga gets the MVP, the championships, all that shit. Like. When that nigga dropped 60, 20, and 10, that shit was. I'm like, this nigga in like year what 5? Or I think he's in year 5. Like that shit. That's not something you've. And the thing is, Luka's been playing since he like from a young. Like he been playing against grown ass men since he was like 12.
Well,
like the league, yeah, in the Euro League, them niggas, he been playing. Yeah, he been playing against grown men, bro. So like, when that shit came over here, like when he came over here, the NBA shit was easy. Like,
yeah, I feel like just the way what he's. I'm not making this claim in the sense of like he will be, but like just in terms of his potential. This man could go down as like the best Celtic of his generation, like Loki. Like that. That's just the level which he's operating every single season. Yeah. Like he's growing. I'm
gonna be honest with you though. I feel like he definitely can be. He definitely can be. Over time, I feel like the only person that would be like rival him within that Celtic career, he'd probably be KG.
Probably. Or depending on like where you have Bird, because like I know a lot of people.
For me, Bird is third.
They be meat hugging that old white man, bro. They be kind of crazy.
He's third. Granted, granted, Bird. Granted, Bird is a dog. Bird is a dog.
You think Bird better than shoot? You think Bird better than Ray Allen?
No.
Yeah. So how is he third?
No.
I don't think he's better than Ray Allen. I don't think he's better than KG. I don't think it's arguable if he's better than Paul Pierce.
Nah, I got him above Paul Pierce.
Bro, if we're talking Celtic years, bro. When Paul Pierce, what Paul Pierce was doing on the Celtics was kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna cry.
Bro, listen. If we talk about accolades, right?
Here you go.
If we're gonna talk about accolades, of course, we have to have Bird, right? Yeah. But if we're talking about complete package. So this all we talk about. Just complete package. Bro, listen. Bird is at least For me, he third or fourth, but he's not above KG. He's not.
Mm-mm. No, he's not above KG.
He's not
I don't think
above. Like,
like
as of right now, the number one Celtic player to me, and I'm probably capping, but the number one Celtic player, complete Celtic player to me is Rondo.
uh
When Rondo came and played with Allen, Pierce, and KG, bro, listen, I never seen a point, bro. Listen, I was watching not a documentary. I was watching a small interview on him. KG literally said, bro, he was the first point guard that he seen that didn't worry about scoring. He just wanted to open up the floor.
yeah, I feel like okay, because you already know how I feel about Rondo. Sammy. You already know I defended Rondo on multiple different occasions because people be slandering Rondo and it's like low key wild.
It's people out here that really think Rondo garbage is fucking stupid.
That's what's crazy to me. And like they judge like the last like 3-4 seasons of his career when he already been peak. Like it's like, all right, bro. Like you can say that about any person. Like I don't really think that's really anything like spectacular to your output. And, like when we look at his Celtics run, especially, like bro, that man was phenomenal. That man, he's been consistently in the top guard spot the whole time of his career. Like easily. I don't know if I could put him over like because I wouldn't put him over like a Bird, right? Like I wouldn't put Rondo over Bird, or I wouldn't put like him over KG or like Ray Allen. But I don't know. Like the greatest guard of us, like the greatest Celtic guard.
Yeah,
I mean, I I think it has to be Rondo for real,
bro, it's
Yeah.
Rondo, bro.
I don't
Listen,
want
Rondo.
no old head
Bro,
talking about Havlicek or
I
whoever.
never
Man. Stop it.
listen. I rock with Rondo, right? So much that this nigga had me rooting for him in the bubble against my team. This nigga single handedly killed the Miami Heat with his left hand. That shit even touch his right hand probably once or twice. He single handedly beat Miami Heat with his left hand, and then went on about his day like it was regular. As a Celtic guard, as a complete guard, I feel like Rondo is one.
I wasn't fighting you right there. You know I'm fighting there.
I think behind him, KG, Bird, Tatum. But eventually, over time, I think Tatum is complete guard.
like all he really needs, bro. Like I think for him to be like the best Celtic, really, it's just really the championships. We seen the talent is there. We seen this nigga Tatum like go off for like dropping 30 bombs on a regular. Like it's nothing, bro. Like and he fucking he elevates his play in the playoffs too. Like that nigga's really special, bro. I don't like. I do think by the time his career is over, I do think like he definitely will be like the greatest Celtic.
You don't let me grab you because you on the wall. You a weak ass nigga. Weak ass. Slap the kid. Slap the kid.
What the fuck
Is it? That's what I'm saying. Like,
flawed.
I'm sorry, that shit was that loud.
Go watch.
I forgot it was even on. It's just background noise. My fault.
This nigga watching a parody, bro.
Nah, I was watching RDC World. They're gaming on some shit.
I was gonna say a quick question, right?
yeah.
Do y'all feel like D Book could be the best player ever that touched the Phoenix Suns franchise over by the time he retired?
Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga stayed loyal to that fucking franchise for
Because I think
God knows how many years.
the only people that's above him, bro, is Jason Kidd and fucking Steve Nash. And arguably, I don't even think Steve Nash better than him at all. Arguably,
As a player,
as a player, a player. The Matter of fact, the only thing that's holding Book back that Steve Nash
I don't know
has
about that.
is probably like passing. He's a phenomenal scorer. He can open up the floor. He got a nasty fucking shot creation. His shot, bro. D Book shot creation up there with Tatum. Tatum shot creation.
I don't know, man. Steve Nash, that was something. That nigga was something
But
different,
Steve
bro.
Nash is the ball facilitator though.
Even then, even if you want to sit there and say that's his only job to facilitate the ball, but like, nah, that when Steve Nash,
what we talking about?
bro, that nigga was a 101 for
No,
real, for real.
look, my question was: do you feel like
I kind of agree with Timmy.
do y'all feel like D Book could be the best player to ever touch the Phoenix Suns franchise?
The greatest Phoenix Sun ever.
To overtime, like by the time he retired, do you feel like he could be the best player that touched the Phoenix Suns franchise?
Who, Booker?
Devin Booker.
Yeah, I feel like he can. Like, if it's like a thing of, oh, if he stays with the Phoenix Suns for like, several more years, he doesn't go nowhere. Then yeah, I feel like he's definitely in that contention to be the greatest Phoenix Sun ever.
But then
Not really saying a lot.
Did he
but
already break a record at the Phoenix Suns for like most scored some shit?
yeah,
It was most scored
It's-
points for them
yeah, I think it was. It's just
as a
crazy.
Phoenix Sun.
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely like already the best offensive, like, well, I ain't gonna say offensive player, but he's like the best shooter, like the best scorer probably
Yeah, best scorer.
out of the Phoenix Suns. Definitely, I ain't gonna say best overall offensive player because I think that's Nash, but I low-key think Nash is the greatest Phoenix Sun. Period. Low-key.
You feel like Nash?
Yeah, I feel like Nash is the best
Nash is
Phoenix
a
Sun.
phenomenal ball facilitator.
Yeah. Okay, like, people might disagree with this, but I feel like when I think offensive player, I don't think just scoring, right? Like, of course, you think about scoring in depth, right? You think about, like, in the middle. You think about, like, perimeter shooting. You think about being close to the bucket. No. I know that, but I'm saying, but I also look at like playmaking as like offensive, like oriented, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people just express that, for the stream, because I know a lot of people might not really like understand up to this point, but now I'm expressing it. Like, yeah, I feel like playmaking is offensive oriented, and I feel like that also goes into like consideration when talking about how good you are as an offensive player. That's why, like, when we talk about like Magic, right? And we say Magic is like one of the greatest offensive players all time, is because my man was putting up 40 and 40 every night. Like 40, 15, and 40, bro. Every night. Like,
it's crazy though. It's like even now, like arguably you could say Hakeem best Laker ever. I wouldn't even ask like but
nah.
it's like, bro, for me I still feel like Magic is number one Lakers.
Yeah,
like,
I do too.
Overall,
I know a lot of Kobe fans hate that though.
Like overall. Like, and I love Kobe. I'm a big Kobe fan. But it's like
Definitely Magic.
it's definitely Magic, bro.
Definitely Magic.
And I only think that's like
There's no way that's an argument.
Nah, people argue that.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have. I mean,
it's definitely Magic, bro.
Listen, you gotta understand.
I see the argument for
yeah,
like.
I was gonna say that. I don't think it's crazy to say Kobe is the greatest Laker. Like, I don't think that's crazy.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say like because the word that you said was greatest Laker because like I was like, is he the best or greatest Laker? It's like two different conversations. But if we're talking about greatness, you can make the argument that Kobe might be the greatest Laker to ever put on the uniform for real, for real.
He's two.
Like if it's not one, he's two. Like
he's two for sure. I still feel like when it comes to Lakers, like Magic got that shit in his hand.
Like,
yeah. It's just a thing of like,
I don't think nobody's gonna amount to what Magic was able to bring to that team. I really do feel like even, and this is me.
Not as a rookie, nigga. That nigga was hold on. What was that nigga averaging as a rookie? Hold on.
I feel like Magic in his prime. If he was to ever play in this generation now, right, bro, the floor will be open. People nowadays barely defend. I ain't gonna say they barely.
Hold up,
I'm not gonna say
when
they
this
barely.
nigga when this nigga got drafted in 79 or in 8, well, like he got drafted in 79, but his 80, his rookie season, the Lakers went fucking 60-22 compared to 47-35 the year prior. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. There's a point in time where Kareem was injured for a good few months. They had to run Magic Johnson at center, bro. My man was putting up a triple double almost every night during that time. Like it was kind
This
of
nigga was averaging 18, 7, and 7 as a rookie. It's fucking crazy.
Bro,
right.
Listen. Bro, you gotta when you think about the greatest Laker, listen, for me, it's only five people that come to my mind when it comes to just Lakers. It's definitely Magic, Kobe, Kareem, Hakeem,
I say Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah, I got
He
Shaq here. I
averaged
got Kareem.
19.5, 11.2 assists, and 7.2 rebounds in 906 regular season games. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Right. Bro.
Like
You could
it's really
As a
really
first
no
round
miss.
pick too. That's really crazy,
listen,
yo.
listen, a lot of we know a lot of first round picks that was a bust.
Yeah, and we know a lot of second, third round picks that end up being like Hall of Fame legends. So it's like,
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I think niggas need to like nip that whole first round shit in the bud, cause I what was it? That nigga Giannis was nowhere near the first round pick, and look where he's at now, bro.
Nah,
I
fact.
never
Like,
understood that anyway. Because if y'all ever noticed, like, bruh, being a top tier prospect when he doesn't even guarantee the fact that you're going to be a first round pick regardless.
Nah,
Like
bro,
the NBA their own bracket. Like you could be a top 10 prospect like internationally, and they will still not put you a first round if they don't want you to.
nah,
Like that's
you
weird.
wanna know something crazy though, but it's funny as fuck to me. Zion
What?
year is still unmatched. From when he got from when the numbers he was putting up his rookie year and he got injured, no other rookie in that in that little gap put up those numbers he was putting. And that shit was hilarious. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
he injured, sat on the bench, and y'all still. And it's crazy because as soon as he came back, he was averaging what, like 30, 35 points,
Mm-hmm.
like 10, 11, 12 rebounds.
what was all right for his rookie year? He was averaging 22.5 on 58.3% shooting from the floor, 6.3 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game. That's fuck as a rookie. That's hey
Zion, right?
yeah. This is Zion.
Bro, listen.
22, 6, and 2. Hey.
Listen.
Oh, let me see. How much was? Let me see. Luka's rookie year. That
Listen.
good. No.
I'm telling you, a lot of niggas rookie years, bro. Zion's was looking way better than theirs, even when he was sitting on the bench. That's crazy.
Damn, hold up. This nigga Luka been in the league since 2015. Ah,
You didn't
stop.
know? You didn't know that?
Yeah, bro. You didn't.
Wait,
That's the thing. Luka is a prospect, bro. Like he had like great potential early on, and then he just leveled up, bro.
2015. Yo, really? Damn.
My
No
man,
way.
bro. My man just really took off. That's why I think like that's why Luka is such a big like I guess you could call him a phenom right now, right? Because my man wasn't performing like this like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and then he just leveled up and
2015?
got this good.
Hold on. 2015. No way, bro. I could have. Nah.
Bro,
No
he's been
way.
in the
But
league
this nigga,
for a minute. Before then, I think he was in the Euro League, if I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
his rookie year, he was averaging 21, 7, and 6. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, I know 2015. Wow. Shit.
Yeah, man. He leveled up for a big dog.
But no, these last 2 seasons, yeah, this nigga definitely like that nigga Luka definitely separated himself from his class. Like with those last 2 years. because what was it? It was back to back game sevens. Like he really started to take off in the 2019-2020 season for me. It was like when he had that it was in the bubble, and that nigga was going. That nigga had to face fucking Kawhi and them. And I was like, once he had that game winner, I was like, okay, yeah, this nigga's him. And then fucking he had to do what, back to back game sevens with them and shit, bro. Man, by himself for real. Like Luka really be packing niggas. Like yo, like and when he finally made it to the Western Conference Finals, I was happy for that nigga too. But unfortunately, he went up against Golden State, so I was like, I mean, bro, but I need Steph to win that fourth ring and that Finals MVP. But nah, like
does Steph not have 4 rings?
No, he does now.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought it was bugging.
It was that Finals MVP that was really like holding him back per se. That's the narrative goes. Which I still think that nigga should at least have like 2, but
he got absolutely hoed by Iguodala, bro.
I was like, what the fuck?
Hell nah.
I was like, what the hell? And then the 2 years with KD's, I was like, I think it was which year was it? But it was one year that you could argue that like Steph could have really won that shit. I think it was the 2017 one.
Yeah, 2015 year.
No, I'm talking about the KD years when he
like 2017.
I think it was the 2017 season where like both of them niggas were going back and forth and shit.
Oh yeah,
and it was
him and KD was like the 2 best players in the fucking league, and like LeBron.
That nigga LeBron really had to face them niggas 4 years in a row.
Right,
fucking
bro.
Crazy.
And motherfuckers still try to say this man LeBron not the GOAT. Like that shit crazy to me, bro.
Imagine looking at the stat sheet and you see Curry, Durant, Clay, Draymond, Iguodala. It's like, bro, what the fuck? For 2 of the years, and then that nigga KD jumped ship over to fucking Golden State, and you got to deal with that nigga.
They already was the best team ever, because I truly believe that. Like that 2015, 2016 Warriors squad, bro, the greatest NBA team ever. And bro, this motherfucker LeBron not only beat them, but then he had to come back and he had to beat that same team with Kevin Durant on there now. Like that shit kind of wild, bro. Like when you really think about it, that shit wild as fuck. Them niggas were pure cheat.
The fact that nigga was able to get games off of that 2017 squad is crazy. 2018 should have got 1, but JR holding niggas. Hey,
the fact that he even won a game against them niggas are kind of crazy, bro. Like, dog.
Like realistically, nobody should be getting games off of that squad. For real.
That Golden State team was so fucking busted, bro. They that shit was in conversation of like, hey, bro, I really do think this team could beat that Bulls team. I was a firm believer of, yes.
Yeah. And adding KD to the mix to make it worse. Who the fuck in that Bulls team is like defending KD? That nigga still putting up 30, 40 that entire series. We being for real.
Honest with you though, this is me. I'll be honest with you though. In that perimeter, Rodman and Draymond is a good fight.
Oh yeah, I agree. But that's the thing,
I feel sorry
right?
for the niggas. I feel sorry for the niggas who got to guard Steph.
The text matches are crazy.
Hypothetically, right? If they're gonna put Steve like Q-Coach in there, or they're gonna put like fucking, I forgot what his name was. He used to have the goggles, the big, tall, black, skinny motherfucker. I forgot what his name was. But if they're gonna put them in there, or Armstrong is gonna go in there, like none of them have the speed, the reflexes, or the quickness to even keep up with KD. So I'm just thinking hypothetically, right? If I'm the coach of that Bulls team, the only like defense I got against fucking Kevin Durant is Rodman, bro. Because Rodman is the only defender on that level that can actually keep up with people that are like faster or smaller, right? So like,
and I feel sorry for niggas who has to guard Steph. Then them niggas getting cooked.
They gonna put pimping on stuff,
and he gonna get cooked.
Pimping on stuff. They got Jordan on Clay. They got Rodman, KD. And then got fucking Q-Coach and
yeah,
her.
unless they run Rodman at the center, but that would be fucking suicide.
Fact.
If Rodman runs the center, it's fucking GG's. Like them niggas are getting torched even more so than he already would. That should be wild. Like you have to put Rodman on KD. It makes no fucking sense. Even though like Rodman doesn't have the size, but that don't fucking matter. Rodman defends niggas twice his size all the time. Damn near 90% of the league was bigger than this motherfucker, and he was still defending all of them.
Bro, imagine being Steve Kerr, watching KD, Steph, Iguodala, Draymond, Clay, all them play, and you just think in your head and be like, damn, them niggas better than us back in the day.
Hey, you probably has something like, hey yo, if we had to play against these niggas, I don't know. That game would that easily a 7-game series though. Like
I got that shit ended in 4-2.
I was just about to say, you think that series is going 7 games?
I got that shit ended in 4-2.
You know that nigga.
No.
Hey, as much as we don't like that nigga Jordan, that nigga's not gonna let that shit go 4-2.
I can see if Jordan really pulled some mystical bullshit out his ass, I can see them getting like 1 or 2 games.
Yo, Dre, you here?
Like, bro, like 1 or 2 games at most. They're not getting more than 2 games at all against that fucking squad.
Bro, yo, Dre, you here? Probably got it. Nah, this mic.
Yeah, no, you know how Discord be bugging sometimes.
Discord be bugging. He probably gotta leave and come back.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, he probably got to come back.
Hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, do you think that Golden State team could be what Bulls that was? 90.
I would say like 93 to 96 is where they were at their peak.
96. I'm gonna say 96.
Yeah.
Bulls.
That's the 72-10 team, right?
What that
yeah.
Bulls?
Like
that season.
That's when they had the crazy.
Do you feel like the Warriors when they had KD? Do you feel like they could be on the 72-10 Bulls?
Yeah, but I say it'll go to Game 7 for real.
Oh nah,
I say Game 7.
Nah,
because listen, like y'all pointed out, listen, nobody defense, bro. Rodman defense is unmatched by any and everybody. First off, and then like Scottie Pippen's speed and agility, I don't know, man. And then Michael Jordan, that boy just got that killer mentality, like. And shit, listen, Steve Kerr could shoot the lights out and Tony Kukoc, so it's like, I don't know. Like, they had their own little formula.
Like, I think the elite, but I feel, and this is like one of the reasons why I think it's also kind of a murder, right? It's the fact that, like, when you look at their play styles, they have very similar play styles, right? They're very fast break off the pick and roll. They like to generate a lot of space because they have a lot of open shooters. Golden State and that Bulls squad, they play very comparatively, right? But like the Warriors are just better. They're just legitimately better.
I can say that would be the Bulls' major weakness is they only got 2 shooters. They can't really space the floor, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, I disagree with
Jordan
that.
And people can't just dunk the ball or you know what I'm saying, go in for mid ranges all game.
Well, I kind of disagree. I feel like they did have shooters, right? Like, even just outside of that, right? Like, they had, like, a B.J. Armstrong. They had, like, a Horace Grant, right? He could, like, pull up middies, right? Like, they did have open shooters a lot. But, like, they had a really well-rounded team. So they also had people that can, like, drive to the basket and take it aggressively. But they had more oriented shooters than they had drivers and under the basket players, right? But my point is, like, they play very, like, similarly to some degree. And, like, the Warriors' production is just crazy. Like, they're putting out 20 points in, like, 2 possessions, damn near. Like, that's how it feels, right? Like, they're putting up fucking 20, 40 points in 2 possessions. That's really how I be feeling.
I mean, I ain't even
it's really a thing of momentum for real, because, like, when the Warriors are down for real, they're not really down.
Like, Steph just
once that Corey comes down,
they get right back lit.
Say what is it? They're down like 15. Well, say like they're down 15, right? That nigga Curry come down half court.
Hit 2 of them
down by
back to back.
Go back on defense. Klay gets a steal. Going down. Oh, bang. Not down by, what was it? Down by 9 now. Next thing you know, back on defense. Draymond get a steal. Get Curry open. Oh, down by 6. Already like under probably 2 minutes. That's the issue. That's going to be, and we've seen that. Like when the Warriors are hot, then this is before KD too. But like just them niggas, hey, when Klay and Steph are hot, that lead don't mean shit for real, for real.
Yeah, like
so I think the momentum is definitely going to play a part. Like if they can't play lockdown defense on Klay and stop Steph from running around the fucking screens and pick and roll, that is hey.
Coming from a person who played a lot of 2K and really like had to study like attributes and all these from these different players, the only team on paper, like, and it's on paper, not actual, people playing. The only team on paper that can stop Golden State is the Clippers.
What's Clippers squad?
Because look, me being me, like, all right, I put Kawhi on fucking KD, right?
Okay, that's decent.
Then I put, of course, Reggie Jackson on fucking Steph. Let them boys do their little guard battle. You know what I'm saying? Put Paul George on Klay. And then everything else, you know what, they still got Zubac, right? Oh, they got rid of him.
I think so.
I think so.
Did they?
And they might have got rid of him.
Well, whatever. Look, them the three major matchups that you really need to worry about right there. And it's like, yo, listen, Kawhi gonna do what he do.
Yeah, I feel like Kawhi is a good enough defender where he could probably hold like KD to like 20, right?
He could hold him under 30, most definitely.
Like, but it's like kind of a similar. I think it's like a very similar problem, but worse, right? Because the Clippers are very defensive oriented, right? So they understand how to like make certain players adapt to other players so they can actually guard them better. I just don't think they have good enough defenders to do that. Like, I feel like they will have a great mindset and they will probably know what matchups to pick, what matchups not to pick, but they just don't have the defenders necessary to actually keep these motherfuckers all under 30. And that's the thing about the Warriors, right? It's one thing to keep KD under 30, to keep like Klay under 30, to keep like, let's say like Wiggins hypothetically under 30, whatever, Curry, but you have to hold all these motherfuckers to low levels of production in order to even have a chance. And that's not even to win. That's just to have a chance. Because like,
well, I think it was a couple games like when KD was on the Warriors. There was like a stretch of games where all three of them niggas were like
in the slump,
easily,
right?
like,
yeah,
like they were all like 27 points plus easy. Like him, Steph and Klay, easy. Like it was like not even by the fucking half. Niggas already had like 20. It was like, what the fuck? Like, how do you stop this shit, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like even with low level production, these motherfuckers are still putting up crazy like offensive numbers by halftime. That's my point, bro. Like, they're the greatest fucking squad ever. Like, nobody else is doing this shit at this level. Like, I don't know, man. There's not really that many squads that I don't think there's even like comparable. Like the Bulls are comparable. You can maybe argue
you could say that pick
in the late 90s, maybe.
You could say the fucking what year that was. I think the 91 Orlando Magics with Penny Hardaway and shit.
Shaq. Low key, I feel like they might do better defensively. They might actually do better defensively than the fucking Bulls.
Nah, listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them boys had shooters. When I say them boys had shooters, them boys had shooters.
They had shooters, but like, if you remember, the Magic during that time had lockdown defenders. Like, everybody on their squad was a great fucking defender, bro. So it was like low-key wild. Like, their momentum game is fucking ass, though. So I feel like the Warriors would kind of like catch them up on that because the Magic did not have good like momentum game. Like, if they're driving to the basket or they're going full sell straight to the basket, one into the other, quick pace, they're going to get fucked up by the Warriors in that department. So they're probably gonna
I
play it
don't know.
slow
I
and
think
like
Vince Carter
them
and
down.
Tracy McGrady would have gave the Warriors a run for their money.
You said who?
Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady.
Of course.
Uh,
The main, I'm gonna say this right. The main reason why
T-Mac
they,
would have
the
took
main
off.
reason why they would have gave them a run for their money, Vince Carter gonna open up the floor. He know how to facilitate the ball. And
Nobody could stop fucking T-Mac.
His shot creation at that time period was fucking filthy. And then with Tracy McGrady, bro, listen.
Man was a walking bucket,
I'm
breathing
gonna say, you know
bucket.
how hard it is. I think it's hard. Like before KD, it was Tracy McGrady. Like it was hard to defend him. Like you could really be body bumping him.
I
that
mean, really,
motherfucker
what's
scored
that
like
Kevin
12
Durant
points in 30
above a
seconds.
lot of people is? This man is a footer with handles like a fucking guard. That really what makes him like an elite player.
I said the same thing about Gilbert Arenas, bro. A lot of niggas don't know about Gilbert Arenas, and it's crazy.
That's true. Arenas
Listen, I
is really
thought that
up
was
there.
a Pokemon for a second.
Bro, listen,
Hey, yo, nigga going to hell.
listen,
What?
and it's crazy because
Nigga, hell.
you know it's
He
crazy
said, I
because
know Pokemon.
even with Gilbert Arenas, I feel like off 3 dribbles, your ass getting cooked because you're not stopping.
Yeah.
That's like
Gilbert
Kobe.
Arenas is so good.
That's like Kobe off of 5 dribbles, or on the fucking or even on the fast break. You're not stopping. He gonna draw that foul, or he gonna make a play.
Nah, that some motherfucker pull up. It's crazy too, cause that motherfucker used to like run full speed at the basket, turn around, fade away, hit that bitch nothing but that every single time. That shit was wild, bro. Like breakneck fade away, get your little ass
Bro, you know
cooked.
who else could have had an amazing ass career? I feel like they got blackballed. But
Who?
It's Gremlin definitely could have had one. He was always in that weird position.
Let it
of
go.
Like, no, I'm not. I did after a long time, bro. I let it go. But my whole thing was like he was in that weird position. He was going to teams that didn't need him. Like the teams like.
Listen, that's how I felt about Jeremy Lamb.
Like he went to teams that didn't need him.
I had so much hope on Jeremy Lamb, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yo, I'm talking about especially when he was at OKC.
For real, bro. I used to follow this motherfucker all the way through school, bro. I legit thought Jeremy Lamb was gonna be one of them niggas, bro. Not like no super crazy championship contender nigga, but I'm
but
talking
at least up there.
I'm a role player. Yeah, like it was a real shit. Like I thought my man was gonna be like really up there, bro. Like he had a lot of potential. I don't know what the fuck happened, bro.
He's still in the league.
Who?
So what?
That nigga still in the league.
Jeremy Lamb?
Nah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, what you asked?
Is Jeremy Lamb still in the league?
I remember him playing on the Pacers very last, but
I don't think he's in the league. I don't know. To me, he was one of them. I'm just curious on like I don't know. He went through the same thing with Jeremy Lin, bro. Like he was going to teams that didn't need him, or if he was going to teams like he wasn't getting utilized properly.
He was still good on the Hornets after he left OKC.
Oh yeah, he did.
No. Yeah, I was about to say I don't think it's a thing of like a Jeremy Lin situation. I think it's a like him like utility, right? They weren't using him properly, right? Because I feel like on the Hornets, he kind of found that space in where he was still a good role player, but they weren't using him the way he should be used, right? Like they're trying to. It's almost like they're trying to make him like a wing forward when that's not what the fuck he's good at. He's a slasher, bruh. He's a slasher that can pull up like off ball. He has off ball offense, and they're playing this man like a wing forward. It was really fucking weird. I
Hey,
don't.
look, go spot up in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, like, and that's just not him. Like he could shoot right. He could shoot from the corner right. He could play in the pockets too right. But it's like my man is just not. That's not his play style. That's not what he's good at. They're not building around his strengths. That's really the thing with this management shit in NBA, right? Or just sports in general. Like they don't think about the actual individual player at all most of the time.
They
And it's
think of
fucking
like they superstar and then just try to build a core around them.
yeah, basically. Like giving them mundane ass tasks. Like, oh yeah, you have to like defend the perimeter, even though this motherfucker is not a perimeter defender. Or like under the basket when these motherfuckers shouldn't be under the basket. They should be like farther away, stretching out the floor. It's like they don't think about the actual player themselves and what they're actually good at.
Yeah, that was bro. Listen, that was my whole thing with. Jeremy Lin. I'm like, bro, he's a six man. Y'all playing him like he's a regular. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, Jamal Crawford still got
like off,
best 6th man of the year award.
like off bench, bro. Jeremy Lin is him starting. No, no, don't start. Guess what? As soon as he come in, guess what he gonna secure? He gonna secure you 15, 20 points, easy.
So which Jeremy Lin, which one was him? Which Jeremy Lin was better, Rockets or the Knicks?
Rocket,
Hell yeah.
Rocket. Better shooting percentage. He touched the ball more.
I
Everything.
felt like that's what he really got to showcase more.
Jeremy Lin.
And that's when I think they had Chandler Parsons that year too, or a year after that.
I think he was like the year like right before, if I'm not tripping. Because Chandler Parsons was on the Rockets when when Harden like first came on that bitch type beat.
I ain't gonna lie, he really developed into a better player once he went to the Mavs. Chandler Parsons.
Oh,
He was Luka before Luka.
I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with that. His run in the Rockets was kind of crazy, just like for him in comparison.
Yeah, but I mean, I felt like he improved a lot more once he went to the Mavs. He done lost more weight. He put more speed on. That shot was up there quicker.
Yeah.
Because he played with Memphis right now, right?
I don't think he's in the league anymore.
He ain't in the league no more?
I don't think he's in the league anymore, actually.
Oh. I don't know why I remember this nigga being on Memphis for some reason. Maybe I'm bugging. Oh no, you know what I'm tripping? I'm tripping like shit. Chandler Parsons had those fucked up injuries, bro. He had a fucked up knee.
Yeah, he had a lot. Yeah, he had really bad injuries. That was his downfall. Was injuries.
Yeah, I'm tripping like a motherfucker. That was years ago.
Yeah, he was a decent player. He just had too many injuries, and they really started occurring once he left and went to the Mavericks. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm bugging like a motherfucker. I remember like when that shit was happening, and he kept getting fucked up, like he was getting surgery and shit.
Yeah, I think he had surgery on his shoulder and shit too for shooting.
Yeah,
I think it was his shooting hand.
Yeah, he fucked up that side of his body.
Yeah, like
and he fucked up his dominant leg. That was the crazy thing about it. The knee he fucked up was on his dominant leg, so he was real fucked.
Wait, who?
Chandler Parsons.
Oh,
yeah, because I forgot about that. I was thinking in my head like Memphis, but like nah, he got fucked up. Yeah, it really depends though.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to what's his name? Markel Fultz.
Oh, fucking Mark.
He over in Orlando, right?
I heard that he's doing pretty decent in Orlando.
Yeah.
Heard that he doing pretty
Fultz was another motherfucker that people thought was going to be a prospect coming into it, right? But hey, bro.
bro. I don't know what happened, bro, because he actually could have been. He actually could have
I
did
think it
something.
was something with his shoulder, some type shit. Like Drake just couldn't shoot, like some shit like that.
Oh, did he have an
Speaking,
injury?
I think so. Like it was, like that was probably why, like with the whole thing with like his shooting and shit. It's just, I think it wasn't like injury based. It just took him a while to like rehab that shit. Is it
Dang, I
safe to
don't think that's
say
so crazy.
it's gonna be something? Nah, fuck this. This nigga deserves it. Is it safe to call that nigga Ben Simmons a bust?
Yes.
No,
Yes, and I used to be one of the biggest Ben Simmons fans because I fell in love with his passing and slashing.
People like use the word differently, which is kind of weird to me. But in terms of what a bust actually is, no, he's not a bust. He's just not living up to the level we all thought he would. But he's not like a bust though.
listen, his confidence not there at all. You could tell.
The man playing like a fucking what's his name?
He playing like a bot.
He playing like a Mario Chalmers.
He playing like a bot, bro. No bullshit. And you know what's crazy? Because people like the crowd will boo him, and like you have an open pass. I mean, you have an open shot, he'll pass it because he probably tired of hearing motherfuckers say, "Oh, don't shoot," like criticizing. He need to listen. A lot of niggas need to have that Westbrook mentality. Keep shooting, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. Keep shooting. Keep. Like the last game that Westbrook played, he dropped like 27 points and 10 assists, 11 assists, or some shit like that.
Yeah, he shot a double.
And he fucked up like 3 or 4 times within that game. But he kept shooting. That's his problem, bro. Like that nigga lack confidence, bro. Simmons could really be nasty.
It was Joel Embiid who ruined it for him.
Nah, nigga, that's him.
Bro.
Nah, that's him.
Listen,
that's him.
I'm serious though. If Ben Simmons will have that fucking mentality and just shoot and just do what he want to do on the court, bro. Listen, he could be averaging 25, 10.
Listen,
the nigga has to.
Him, he played like Devin Booker without the 3-point, like without consistency from the 3-point range. Like
Devin Booker,
Ben Simmons.
Nah, I wouldn't say like Devin Booker necessarily. Like
he played like goddamn.
With less like taking middies and shit, but I say they got similar play styles. Just Book just more confident.
Book is gonna shoot regardless.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, that's a mentality thing, bro. Like that nigga has the tools, everything. It's just, bro, you gotta let that bitch rock.
What he is like 6'7", 6'8" or some shit.
Yeah, bro.
6'7", bro.
6'8" point guard.
Yes, bro. Like, bro, that's
he's a 6'7" point guard. He has stupid ass passing skills. He could open up the floor. The nigga should be acting like it's his mentality, bro. He probably stuck in that mentality, like, bro, if I shoot, they're gonna say something, so I'm not gonna shoot. Pass this shit around.
See, listen, my thing is one of the biggest negative that I'll take from like any sports is people start like playing the sport just to play it. You know what I'm saying? Like you still gotta just play this shit or enjoy it just to enjoy it. Like instead of like just really worrying about, okay, look, I'm doing this for a career, or you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to leave a mark behind, whatever. Just play the game. Go out there and play. People gonna talk about you regardless.
But isn't that nigga Ben benched or whatever? That nigga finna be in Shanghai. Play with the fucking Tigers, nigga.
That boy finna go over there with Dwight Howard.
Like, bro, like, hey, man. I don't know, bro. Something gotta give that nigga. If that nigga's getting benched at this point in his career, I mean, hey.
He need to come to Miami.
and do what? Excuse me.
Have
Do what?
Coach
Shit.
Haslam talk to him.
How's gonna punch him in the chest? Like, yo, you fucking.
Hey, yo, you
Haslam
forgot
gonna fight him, bro.
Elms gonna punch him in his shit.
Haslam gonna fight him, bro.
He gonna hit him in his shit, bro. Like, that nigga, he fucked up for real. He gonna hit that nigga in his shit for real.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. You know who I like? Who I've been liking? Who I've been liking to see play basketball more? On DeRozan.
I love DeRozan, bro. I've been loving DeRozan for a minute. I always felt like he been good, like really good.
I want to see more De'Aaron Fox. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, listen, is it surprising to y'all that Sacramento is like that high in the West?
That is surprising, kinda.
I'm super surprised.
Yeah, I'm hella surprised that they're like that good. Like I don't think it's a thing of like the Kings is like the worst team ever, but like they weren't good for a minute. But like they have a lot of role players and they have a lot of youth too. So like I feel like they're really starting to like, I guess you could say, capitalize on what they got.
Shit, they've been a poverty franchise for like a good couple, a decade and some change now. You better do something, nigga. Shit.
I'm mad with the Trailblazers.
Yeah,
man, Dame need to get the fuck out of there, bro.
Dame need to leave.
Yeah, Dame need to get the
that
fuck
nigga
out of
is
there,
not
bro.
leaving.
Dame needs to leave.
Dame
need to
loyal. He's too loyal to his own fucking
They
good.
need to burn his contract and tell him to go.
I mean, hey.
Dame going to 76ers. How y'all would feel about that?
76ers?
Yeah.
That shit is not gonna save us.
And that feels awkward as shit for Dame Lillard.
I feel like he ain't never really had him a.
Wait, him and Joel? Hey man, that's kind of
listen.
Hey,
You gonna send Harden and who else to Portland?
Joel ain't gonna play good off Dame though. He barely plays good off Harden.
Right. That nigga need a Jimmy Butler. You don't
like Dame as good as he is. Dame is
don't get me wrong. When they had Jimmy, the 76ers was good when they had Jimmy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
76ers was way better with Jimmy playing over there compared to now.
Cause they had Jimmy,
for sure.
Reggie Bullock, fucking what's his name? Tobias Harris, yo.
Yeah, Tobias Harris is a fucking dog, bro.
But like, I feel like sometimes he low key get like, I don't know, he get like washed away like on some shit. Like his fucking force don't stay there the whole time. Like you could go like if you shut him down or get him in the slum, like you'll forget he even in the fucking game.
You talk about Tobias, yeah. No, that is true though. Like
you can easily snap his momentum. You feel me?
And be a non-factor, like for real. But nah, I feel like Damon and B would do some be magic for real. If it were to go to like the Sixers,
yo,
that
listen.
easily would make a contender for real.
Honest, I'd rather see Dame in the East playing for like who in the East.
Hey, hold on. No. I just thought it was sick, that nasty combo. Put that nigga Dame next to Giannis, bro. Nigga, that shit would be nasty.
You know what's crazy though?
And with Chris Middleton.
You know what's crazy though? I think the Bucks will try to get him twice and they denied it like every time.
Cause listen, the Bucks put
Dame,
up numbers.
Hey, nigga.
Chris Middleton,
what is it?
Drew Holiday,
Middleton, Giannis. Hey, bro.
Brooke Lopez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lopez. Hey, you keep him. Hey, yo.
And they got Jay Crowder and Bobby Portis.
Hey, listen, them niggas on the bench. But the thing is though, you know it's crazy. Jay Crowder fit that team.
Oh, he's on the Bucks. I thought that nigga went to the.
The Suns traded him.
The Suns traded him.
But KD.
Yeah. Yeah, they traded him over to the Nets, right? Along with
Brooklyn.
Cam and
I mean, no, I said Brooklyn. They traded Crowder over to
I thought he was part of that net package.
No. He
right?
part of the net package, but the Bucks wound up buying him.
Oh, okay, they bought him out. All right. Hey, okay. But now that in a world with Giannis and Dame on the same team, nigga, man, hey, that'd be fucking crazy.
Damn, he started off on the Dallas Mavericks. Jay Crowder, then went to Boston, then went to Cleveland.
That nigga been all
Jazz,
over,
Memphis.
Bro, listen, we just talked about Jason Tatum, right? Bro, he's
no, the Heat let him go.
Bro, we just talked about Jason Tatum, right? Bro, guess what he just did in the All-Star game? Most points in the All-Star game ever. He had 54 and it's still going.
Damn.
He's trying to get that 60.
That's just
listen, bro. Him being the greatest Celtics player ever, boys.
Nah, they sent that boy to the G League.
But who they sent to the G League?
Crowder. They sent him to the G League in 2014.
what the fuck is this nigga Kyrie trying to do? The fuck he do?
Nah, bro. You know who I had hella hype for, bro. And I just kind of like, yeah, bro. You just not one of them. Seth Curry.
I mean, he's just a great like bench shooter. Like that's kind of
good. Yeah, like he could get you a quick 15 and call it a game.
Yeah,
Get you them clutch shots when you need them to. Down by
he
can hit one on.
Unfortunately, he not his brother. That's
I mean, listen.
I do remember like him. What was it when he was on Portland? Like there were some times, and when they had that Western Conference Finals, there were some times where he was getting up. He was getting up on people.
Listen, he was. I felt like he was great at the Mavericks.
Man, like that. But yeah, that nigga Dame just. Unfortunately, that nigga Dame just gonna retire as a Portland Trailblazer. He's not leaving, bro.
I mean, shit. If he was on a run like Tim Duncan, I'd stay on the same team too. But shit,
nigga, nowhere near that shit.
And it's
like,
funny,
bro, like, Dame, you are too good of a player to be losing like that.
A Foot Locker commercial or Nike commercial back in the day, where that boy like, yeah, man, you know, I ain't trying to retire the game.
The only team I can see Dame going to, for real, is probably like Nuggets, Jazz,
New
Orleans.
Oh, him and Jokic. That'd be nasty.
I could see him at.
I mean, bro,
I could see
they had Jamal Murray,
and I could see him at the Timberwolves. So Timberwolves, New Orleans, Denver.
They still got Cat.
Oh,
Cat is their franchise player, bro. Minnesota is never letting Cat go.
That's how they was with
Minnesota is never letting Cat go, ever.
I'm
surprised they let Wiggins go.
That's how they was with Kevin Love at first.
Bro, listen, they not letting him go.
They're not letting Cat go.
They're not letting Cat go, bro. I'm surprised they let Andrew Wiggins go.
Because they had Cat. What's the point?
I mean, he's not long.
I was gonna say that sounds like.
Yeah, I'm about to say like
that one dude from Virginia. I mean, not Virginia, Maryland. Baltimore.
Cat was the better player anyway. Cat is way better than Andrew Wiggins right now. So in hindsight, they made the right choice.
But listen,
man, I remember when the Pelicans had the Marcus Cousins and Anthony Davis combo.
Bro, did we not talk about this the other day, Meech?
Hey man, that combo was fucking nasty, bro.
It was literally two big men. It was literally two big men, bro. That shit was disgusting. Yeah, no, I was here. Yeah, I
We
was here.
said,
Yeah, we was
bro,
talking about it the other day.
we literally said that DeMarcus Cousins was one of the primary reasons why the Pelicans was even doing good.
That when
Nah,
the bully ball that nigga provided, dog, yo.
no, him and Anthony Davis was really like he was a solid point guard, bro. Like,
Anthony Davis right now acting like a baby mama, bro. Real shit.
I told you that nigga peaked.
All right, saying peaked is crazy, bro.
Nigga.
How somebody
It's right for y'all. Stop being denial.
How somebody peaked, bro, when they was never on?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Pelicans AD was compared to this Lakers AD. Hey,
Lakers AD not even that bad, bro. Y'all just tweaking, bro.
nah, bro. This nigga has not. You acting like that nigga. That nigga overrated, bro.
So we gonna act like the run he didn't have for like 5 games, bro? That nigga was averaging like 40, 15, and like 3 blocks, bro.
That's tough. That was in the early part of the season. This is the second half. What's he doing now?
Niggas really hating on Anthony Baldwin Davis. That's crazy.
Nigga know his government.
I don't even know his middle name. I just thought of that shit, bro.
Nah. He knows his whole name.
I don't even know his middle name.
Nah, that nigga AD just need to tee up, bro. Especially with this new Lakers team now, they got an actual point guard. They can know what the fuck to do. So, like, yeah,
Bro,
you need to, hey.
Did we get a JJK? Did we get a JJK? God damn!
JJK chapter. No, we did not.
He's one of those bigs you gotta keep telling him, hey, you a big, do big shit.
You a big dude.
Not even that, bro. Like, just play the fucking game of basketball. Like get your mojo, nigga. Like, come on. So hopefully with Mo Bamba, hopefully with him playing the 5, AD can do his shit and just ball out.
Like, I felt like after the Pelicans, when he started stepping out of his comfort zone and shit and started shooting, I think that's what made him soft.
Well, that bitch ass nigga Flock left.
When he started transitioning to that shooting shit, he got soft.
Who?
AD.
Anthony fucking Unibrow Davis.
The brow.
That nigga nickname was so raw, bro. When he was nice. Now that nigga named now his name Bitch Boy.
Shit. More like, damn, what you call one of them? Damn. That boy further than a box of eggs.
That shit funny as shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie. You can suck dick at the back of the hotel. I'm trying jet ski, ho. This shit is crazy. Only 20 years see this shit, bro.
Yo, my daughter about to beat me up because I ain't order her no cookies from McDonald's.
Oh yeah, you fucked up, boy. It was nice knowing you. We smoking that pack. Man.
Hey, if I don't wake up tomorrow, man, y'all know why.
Yeah, you good as dead, my boy. No, it was nice meeting you, bro. Hey,
we finna end the goddamn podcast. It's gonna be a murder. We'll catch y'all again this weekend.
Hey, bro, it was nice. It was nice knowing you.